What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. I'm back again. Man, listen, this is another story about, the chronicles of me being security at the club. You know what I'm saying? Me being a security bouncer, or what I'm saying, whatever, whatever you want to put it. Cause I went through some stuff, y'all. I went through some stuff. Man, I'm bundled up right now. Man, it's so cold right now. Man, it's raining so hard. Man, can't do nothing. I don't play by turning that heat on. I got the money for it, but now, hey, for what? Anyway, man, this was a crazy night. This night right here, man. Let me show you something. When you go into these clubs and you security, you putting yourself in front of the 8 ball. You putting yourself off the rip. You putting yourself in front of the 8 ball. One, it's on you to control the level of stupidity that's going on in the club when you working there. Whether you work in the door or whether you work in the floor. Me personally, I used to like to work the floor. Working the door, that means you finna have to deal with any and everything that's coming in. Hold on. Okay, my bad. That means you dealing with any and everything that's trying to get into the club at that time, that night. When you work in the floor, you gonna see a lot of people, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. But usually how we do it, we set up in strategic positions, back by the bathrooms, 2 on the floor, 1 up front, you know what I'm saying, 1 by the bar, however it's gonna go, depending on the make and style of the club, So I used to like to always work the floor. I worked in many different clubs in Birmingham, man. You know what I'm saying? About a lot of them, about 7, 8 different ones I done worked in. Some of them I worked in a lot because they would request me. Man, we need tune. We need tune. So the guy I was working for at the time, when they get at him, they would be like, man, we need these many people, and make sure tune one of them. And they would do that because, I did my job. I knew how to talk to people. You walk in a thin line. You walk in a thin line because you're dealing with people that's drunk. Some of them young, some of them old, but they drunk. Anyway, y'all see my new partner back there? Look at him. Y'all see him? I found him outside. When I came home tonight, he was on the porch. I don't know who dog it is. I don't know where he came from. I don't know nothing. But that's him. I call him Bobo. That's Bobo, y'all. It's raining real hard right now. I don't want to put him out. But Bobo don't get along with Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles is in the cage. That's why he making all that noise. Because he don't like Bobo. So be it. Anyway, Bobo got a blue eye and a brown eye. I like Bobo. I don't know if I'm going to keep him. I'm going to keep y'all posted. Look at him back there. That's Bobo, y'all. But anyway, so that's why you in that cage. Anyway, back to the story. My bad, y'all. Look, little dog, shut up. Shut your mouth. Getting on my nerves, y'all. So look, anyway, back to the lesson at hand. I'm in the club one night. So now, Bobo, what you doing? Bobo, he under there doing something, y'all. Anyway, so it was a situation that took place at the front of the club, at the door that I was working at that night. Security, they getting into it with with dudes and all that. Man, it's all type of crazy stuff, man. You got, and a lot of times it don't be the dudes as much as it be the drunk women. You got a lot of women, man, when they get drunk, they something else. They feel entitled and they just be tripping and they just be, just going off the deep end. And so here it is. You got these tender dick clowns that be with them or go with them or whatever. Now they want to try to play Captain Sable. Now they want to play Superman, Aquaman, Batman, whatever type of man that they may think that they are when this situation jumps off. They gonna play tough. They want to play tough. Now of course, 9 times out of 10, they are going to be smaller than us because we're security for a reason. A lot of places they looking for a certain type individual to be security in their clubs. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the people that I hire, you know what I'm saying, for my security service. You have to at least be 6 feet or taller. You have to be over 220 or better. You know what I'm saying? If you under that weight class, I'm not fooling with you. If you shorter than the required height that I require for you to be, I'm not gonna hire you. I'm not gonna fool with you. And it's strategic. You know what I'm saying? You want the intimidating look. You want a big person because they're physically intimidating. So, if you could use your size to physically intimidate people that are in the club acting a fool or that are in the club, coming to the club, period, that's what you want. That way you can deter problems really, really happening before they happen. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 big old juggernauts pull up. Hey, man, hey. Dudes tend to get right, but now it don't always happen like that. Man, sometimes you got them fools, you got them young nuts that don't care nothing about nothing because they know if you trip, they gonna air your butt out. You know what I'm saying? They got something to equal it out. And a lot of times, man, you dealing with security. If you dealing with a lot of security you don't know, you dealing with club owners that you usually don't deal with, man, they gonna come to you. Oh man, that's my partner right there. Yeah, just go ahead. Come on in. They gonna let them in. You can't do nothing about that. You can't do nothing about it because the owners say, let these people in. A lot of times they coming in with their heat. Or if you got dudes that's working security, they got their partners trying to get in. Man, hey, man, whoa. They in there with the heat, So now here it is. We just had a dude last week get gunned down in the club, So it is what it is. You dealing with all elements. You dealing with all elements, man, So you got these dudes, they drunk. Now they made their mind up. You ain't finna handle them in front of they broad. You ain't finna handle them in front of all these other females out here. So they gonna go above and beyond to act a fool. And if they got that thing, they gonna use it. So you just gotta try to be diplomatic. That's how I was. I was diplomatic about the stuff that I would do. When I had to confront a person, whether they was small or whether they was big, I talked to them like they had some sense. You know what I'm saying? I would let them know, hey, homie, look, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Look, what you doing right now, it ain't cool, man. Just go ahead and chill out. I don't want to ask you to leave. A lot of security say, I don't want to put you out, which might kick up their junk. So what I would say to them is like, man, look, I'm not trying to ask you to leave or anything like that. I don't want to get to the point to where I have to ask you to leave. So, before we even get there, just kick back. Homie, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? If you see, and you got to have them instincts, man. When I work the floor, When I work the floor, a lot of security, they in there, they want to trip on the women, the girls that are in there. Hold on, man. I did the wrong thing. Okay. So anyway, they want to watch booty. They want to watch titties. They want to see everything shaking and jiggling, twerking on the floor. No, homie, that's not what we're here for. We are not here to ogle the girls. You know what I'm saying? You do that on your time. We here tonight because we have a job to do, and that is to stop the drama before it gets there. That's what I was good at. When I'm on the float, man, I'm not studying these bros. I don't care what they doing. I'm scanning. I'm like Terminator. I'm so like, you know what I'm saying, like a Cylon off Babylon 5 or something like that. You know, I'm looking. A lot of times, you know, I'm checking out the body language. A lot of times dudes gonna tell on themselves that it's a problem before you hear it. You try to see it before you hear it. Because 9 times out of 10, if by the time you hear it, it's going down. So, you know, you can see if you scanning, you looking, you see the movement of the people. If you got a lot of people going this way, a lot of people coming away from something, especially if it's females, that means wherever they're leaving, the area they're leaving from, it's finna go down over there. So you want to check that out. If you see 2 dudes, you know what I'm saying, they gonna tell on themselves a lot of hand movement, body movement, all that type movement, going over there quick. Get over there. And if you got 2 combatants that look like it's finna go, you want to get between them. Hey, man, hey, fellas, check this out, man. What's up, man? What's going on? You know what's going on. Now, you got a lot of times, man, where you would try to get between some stuff, and the clowns will turn on you. So you got to deal with that. Then you got to deal with, if you dealing with one person, they in there with their homeboys. So you know they homies ain't going to let you handle them rough. You know what I'm saying? So if they go to tripping and you got to put them out, that means they going to get crazy, and they partners that's in there too going to get crazy. Now, when they get crazy, here come the rest of the security to get crazy right with them, because that was our motto. You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, I ain't finna throw the first blow if I can avoid it, but once you throw your blow, we finna tear this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Clean up. So here it is. You gotta deal with all that. You gotta deal with all that. You gotta deal with dudes that's drunk, touching and being inappropriate with a female who don't want you to be inappropriate with her. She rejecting your advances, and you know, you got a lot of dudes, they can't accept rejection. So now when they try to get at a female, and the female tell them, man, go ahead, no, I'm cool, man, I'm with my girls, or I'm with this or whatever. Oh, you ain't nothing anyway, old punk, bitch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you finna deal with these old crazy Alabama females, because once you cuss them out, they gon' wow right back at you. Now, a lot of times, a dude can't accept what's coming out of a woman's mouth, and I understand that. So they want to, you know, so you dealing with, if she's up in here with 2-3 of her homegirls, you know what I'm saying, now all of them want to attack, and you know, it's just a problem, man. It's just a big problem. You got whoever posted by the bar, you got to watch dudes, you know what I'm saying, they coming back tripping, talk about the drinks watered down. They don't like this, they don't like that. The bartender might have told them, hey, man, you know you owe, I done paid already. Knowing they ain't paid spit. Knowing they ain't paid, now I paid, you got to deal with that. So anyway, it's an art form. It's a technique. When you get it down pat, you get good with it. It's cool. Anything can happen at any given time. Now, this is what happened on the night that I'm finna tell you about. The security in the front, they getting into it with some people. I don't really want to, I could tell something's going on up that way, because the owner of the club, somebody went and got him. He cutting across the dance floor. He headed to the front door area. Now, a lot of times, some owners, depending on who you're working with, they scary as I don't know what. They don't want no problems. They don't want nothing. They want security to handle all of that. So a lot of times when they coming across the floor, they point to security. Hey, you, hey, come on. Hey, y'all, all y'all, come on. You know what I'm saying? They want some help. They want you to go up there and be with them. So boom, this is what happened this night. Here he come. Come on. Big Toon, big man, come on. Boom. Johnny on the spot, headed across the floor. So now it's about 4 of us. 4 security and the owner going up to the front. So when we get to the front, The two security dudes that's at the front, they arguing with a group of females and they dudes. It's like three females and two dudes. What the problem was at that time I didn't know, but I just know they going back and forth. And the two security that we had working the door was some real live go getters. You know what I'm saying? They was no nonsense. If they was about that life, whatever you want to do, let's do it. And so then by the time we got there, the security tell the owner, man, look, look, I'm not letting them in. They tripping. They said this, said that, said this, said that. So the owner of the club talk about, man, look, I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all just gotta go, man. Y'all not welcome in here tonight. So the dude like, we ain't welcome. We ain't welcome. No. You gotta go. Oh man. So all of them drunk, and they couldn't have been no more than 30 at the most. 30 years old at the most, I'm guessing. So now they like, oh, I can't get up in here. Y'all gonna whoop this, that, whoop, blah, blah, blah. Man, I shut this whoop-de-whoop down. You do what? One of them type get downs. So the two security dudes, man, you ain't gonna shut up nothing. You ain't gonna shut nothing down. You better get up out there before you get your ass beat. Punk, whoop, little old fool, this, that, all that old type stuff. So now here it is, the little youngsters, they like, you ain't gonna touch me. You ain't gonna touch me. Touch me, you a die out here today. You a woo, this and that, and whoa. So man, they going at it. They going, so I'm watching. So only thing on my mind for real, I'm wondering, are these youngsters strapped? What, you know what I'm saying? Which 9 times out of 10, they probably weren't, because they know they're gonna get patted down coming in, so they probably left it in the car. But that's the thing. When they get back to the car, see, you got to be careful on how you handle these people, man. Because I know how I was when I was young. I remember, man, back in the day, we was trying to get in the club. What was that? I think it was the Total Experience right there on 43rd and Crenshaw. They act like they want to get jiggy with it. They want to get tough. They won't let me in. Want to act crazy. I'm like, what? And they had me take all my braids out. They gonna tell me, nah, I said, all right, I tell you what, all right. Be right here when I get back. You know what I'm saying? We was heading to go get that thing. The owner knew it. He stopped me. Y'all come on in. Anyway, that's a different story. So I could tell y'all about that one too. But anyway, you got to deal. A lot of times, if you rough these little kids up in the club, okay, you gonna win. Here it is. It's two of y'all, both of y'all 6'5", 300 pounds. Here it is. This little youngster, man, he ain't nothing. He ain't number 5'8", 150. Y'all gonna rough him up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rough him up. Cool. He gonna go. Oh, but when he come back, because that was my thing, man. It was the security, man. All right. But when they come back, I seen it, man. I've seen it. Oh, good. Jiminy Cricket, I done seen it. So anyway, the owner tell the cats, man, they can't come in, this, that, and the other. Boom, 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 boom. Now they mad. So now they talk about airing the club out, doing this and that. Security that's up there, talk about jumping on them right then and there before they can do anything. And da-da-da-da this. Man, we'll do something to you now. They just words going back and forth. So they leave. They finally leave. So the braw's doing more woofing than the dude. It's always them popping out. So the dudes tell them, come on, man, matter of fact, just let's go. Come on, let's just go. So they leave. Boom. They leave. Now, it crossed my mind wondering was it going to be some, but it was just a fleeting thought. Then it was gone. So now here it is. Boom. I'm in the club. I say about 20 minutes done went by. About 20 minutes. So I'm on the dance floor. I'm not on it, but I'm posted up against the wall in a strategic spot to where I can view the dance floor, They on there. I never forget the song that was playing. It was a song by a little youngster called NLE Chopper. And NLE Chopper was it the baby? I take it back. No, I was wrong, y'all. It wasn't NLE Chopper. It was the baby. And that song he had out, because I kind of liked it. Now, it's not a whole lot of rap that, you know what I'm saying, that I approved of. You know what I'm saying? Some I like, some I don't. But this dude, the baby, he had a stacking the mail his own. Stacking something like that. Something like that. Stack something. Anyways, that song. Cause I used to, when it come on, I used to like, oh, okay. Anyway, that song was playing. And like, a lot of times the music, the music's so loud. Boom, 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 boom. You're not gonna hear stuff that's outside coming in. But now what had happened, man, look, these two dudes pulled up in front of this little hole in the wall club. I guess they took enough time to leave, take their girl home, and come back with them chopsticks. They had came back and got out the car in front of the club in the middle of the street, kept the car running, and they both come up and lit the whole club up. I'm talking about lit area. Lit it all up. At first you couldn't hear it, but you seen stuff like just like, bing, bing. What is that? Somebody had got hit, and that's when everybody started going down. A lot of screaming and hollering. People running, ducking. Now stuff's popping, bringing, beep, boom, bing, bing, boom. DJ, the DJ, he done left music and all, and out the back door, he out of here, man. Exit stage left even. Yow, suffering succotage. Man, listen. I took a step to try to head that way too, and I tripped. I don't know if I stepped on a dude or a girl. I don't know. But I fell. Good God, I'm glad I fell too, because stuff was going on. People running, hollering. Somebody stepped on the back of my head. When I fell, I like, boom, I tried to catch myself, but I didn't. I ended up going all the way to the ground, and all I felt was a heavy weight on the back of my head. Boom. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but whoever stepped on clean on the back of my head, spit my head this way and smushed it into the ground. I'm like, oh! I'm not finna get up, y'all. I'm finna hug the ground. Hugging the ground, I got stepped on very, very, a little, they stampeded me, homie. Luckily, I had a little meat on me. But, I went to rolling. Man, when I rolled up against the wall. And people running every which way. When the shooting stopped, the dudes got on. Pew! People getting up, running, hollering, boom, boom. Man, listen, I didn't even get paid that night. Because when I had a chance to really get up, when I realized wasn't no more shooting, boom, up off the floor, out the back door, I went. Straight through the parking lot, straight to my car. I was out of there. Nope. Because I'm knowing the police finna come. I don't want nothing to do with the police. I don't want to answer no questions. I don't want to sit there and try to, with me being security, try to explain what's going on. I won't do none of this. I don't want nothing to do with it. I left. I didn't get paid that night. And that was the wild night. Those are the type of shenanigans that's going to go on when you work in security at these clubs, especially when it's a teenage club. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the teenage clubs where you can get in at 18. This was a teenage club I was working at, and I tend not to fool with them. Cause I learned. Them teenage clubs, it's gonna go down. Got on, didn't get paid, and at that moment, that's when I started contemplating: is this security stuff really, really, really for me? Is it really, really for me? I might want to do something different, because you got all type of aspects of stuff going down. You got the gang aspect. You got just different neighborhoods, all type of stuff going down. At any given time, stuff can happen, man. Anyway, that's what happened that night. Crazy night for me that night, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all some more stuff tomorrow. But in the meantime, man, y'all stay safe. Stay above ground by any means necessary, man. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that share button, man. Let's help your big partner hit this 60,000, man, so we can move on heading toward 100,000, man. Anyway, man, peace. I'm out.